So why is it that Americans aren't outraged and doing anything about the problems that are happening in the world? People have got this sort of mindset. They just mind their own business, they live their little lives, and they feel unempowered, especially in countries where they don't have any power. They have no voice, they have no say. They have some say, just like Americans do. They have some say in getting excited about their sports teams. So while the children starve to death and countries attack other countries, we jump up and down every night about what our sports teams are doing. We read some news in America, but this is what we really love. This couple here, they've got, 12 kids, and they're having a divorce and cheating on each other. This lady here, Susan Boyle, she's a singing sensation with an emotional breakdown. You know, we can feel so empowered because we're fed all of this information that isn't really news. It's just individual people's lives. Like, look at Michael Jackson. I love Michael Jackson. Wonderful entertainer. Sick man. Sick, poor man. God bless his soul. He's just an entertainer. He's just a musician. Why is it that his death is more important? We love the sensational and the titillating. Then when we see a real news issue, we're so untrained. We're so unsophisticated in how to react. We're like a lynch mob. We'll read little bits of information and we're ready to convict. Marwa El-Sherbini, stabbed to death 18 times in a courtroom. Husband runs to her defense and he gets shot by the guards. Those Germans, those bastards, let's hang them, let's kill them, let's rape them and murder them without a trial. In Germany, they don't have bailiffs in every courtroom. A bailiff next door hears that there's a tussle going on. By the time he gets into the room, the woman's already been stabbed and he sees a crazed man hanging over her and shoots him. That's the upset husband. But you see how we get tidbits of information. We made up our own mind and we're ready to convict Germany without information. Here in America, there were a couple named the Ramseys, very wealthy, and they had this beautiful little daughter named JonBenet Ramsey. She was raped, murdered, strangled. Our police had shreds of information that potentially linked the mother and father to the murder. We condemned this wealthy, prominent couple. We drugged them through our media, and we convicted them in the media, in our eyes. Or this couple, this innocent couple, whose baby girl was murdered. And we would tell our friends, oh, she's a rapist. She raped her own child. This woman was so sick. They got a divorce. The husband and wife got a divorce. She dies. The mother dies of cancer. She died of a broken heart and being tortured and tormented by our society. Then we find out last year that they found out that there was DNA linking another person. And this family that we drugged through the media, not whole, we convicted her in the media. We made her life living hell on top of the living hell it already was of losing her child. Now the media says we apologize. We apologize for ruining this lady's life. All we get is little bits of information, and it's enough for us to convict and destroy people's lives. So why is it that we aren't doing anything about the problems in the world? Because we can't even get the things that we think are problems in the world, which are non-events. We're so focused on them and getting them wrong that we don't even have the emotional energy between the sports games and between paying our bills and making more money than our neighbor and having the right car. I'm not talking about bad people. I mean, I'm one of these people. A lot of us are. We're just born into this machine that's already going. We are kept away from the starvation in other countries. We don't see it. I don't see any starvation. I turn on the news, I don't see starvation. I walk down the street, I don't see homeless people, hardly. We are really kept from the harsh realities of the world. I mean, I've got, again, air conditioning in my house in the summer. I've got heat in the winter. I've got all the food I could possibly want for now. That's why we're fat, too. We're prisoners. We're prisoners of our own limited way of thinking, and the media feeds us this.